Hi guys, welcome back to my third channel. Welcome back to another makeup video. No one asks for these. I don't know why I do them. Today, I got an order from Rose Inc. because it was, don't judge me, it was Black Friday, and also I think because maybe I'm a member, I don't know. I also had like an extra 10% off on top of like the site-wide discount. So I bought some stuff from Rose Inc. and I thought, I could just do this because it's easy content. Now, as you can see, I've already done some skincare and I've already done my eyebrows, and that is because my skin is atrocious today. I don't know what's going on with it. I think like it had a reaction to the skin oil that I put on at night, but I've been using that skin oil for about a month. So my skin is very, very temperamental. Didn't used to be. I'm not going to get into it though. I've also put like my usual makeup in this box so it's all kept together. Okay, you get me. Right. So, to start with, we have the Soft Light Skin Smoothing Liquid Foundation Fond de Teint Liquid Lisson in the shade 3N Fair Neutral, because I think I have neutral skin, even though like I look a bit pink, but that's from rosacea. I think my skin tone is neutral because I don't know. I get very confused. Now, I did a little patch and skin test before I started this video. And one thing to say about this is it's incredibly runny. So don't do this over a bed because otherwise you will get drops of foundation everywhere that you're going to hide from your boyfriend.
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't rig shit. I didn't fucking do this. I'm not worried about it.
Oh yes, and look at the different backgrounds. Don't get excited. I've not moved into my new place yet, though I do really like this chair, so I'm thinking for my new place maybe I'll get a chair like that. Okay, you can see kind of where like there's splotches from where I spilled it earlier, and it seems to have oxidized into kind of a pinky color, so that's not looking too optimistic. Now, oh, also I got a brush. No one's going to choose to watch these videos over an angled brush designed for control and seamless blending along facial contours. Yeah, no one's going to choose to watch these over all of the nicely put together, presentable beauty gurus. Am I a beauty guru now? Boy, I hope so. Defeated by a bit of plastic, not my finest hour. One thing I will say, so I like Rose Inc. It's Rosie Huntington-Whiteley. I think she's married to Jason Statham, which... rogue, but cool. Look at that. We'll see how we get on with the foundation brush, because I find that they can be a little bit hit and miss. What I will say about the website is maybe don't believe the kind of like test your skin tone thing, because I did that once where it uses your webcam, probably stealing your retina data, uses your webcam and you can kind of test to see what it looks like. And I did that once with the skin tint serum and the concealer, and both of them, the concealer was basically orange to my... I still ended up trying to use the concealer, but as like a foundation in the summer to look a little bit more tanned. So anyway, we're going to very carefully... You're fucking joking. Sorry, language. It has a thing on top. Well, look, when I pulled it off before, the entire thing came off, and that's why it dribbled all over my bed. Oh no. Okay. Right, maybe don't listen to me. So, shake well before... I don't trust it. It's going to go everywhere. Don't clip that. Don't clip that out of context. Do you know there's a channel, Groot, I don't think it's Groot, that like does clips of me out of context. I am really funny. I'm a lot funnier than I think. One day I will learn to say flagellation, but it's not this day. Right, let's just get on with this. See, very super liquidy, soupy. I don't think that's a bad, I don't know if you can see, colour match. So we're going to do this. What words do beauty gurus say? Very, very sheer. I'm going to kind of stipple it a little bit so it's not streaky. Another thing is I find all makeup looks a bit crap close up. Like all makeup kind of looks like makeup close up, but if it's far away, it looks quite... Does that look insane? I don't know if I'd say it's a colour match. I don't think I've ever matched my skin colour. My skin's quite weird because I'm like pale and then pink on the face. I'm like pale here, pink on the face here, and then like my arms are kind of like yellow toned. I don't know. I'm a bit all over the place. So yes, it's very sheer, but the brand is a little bit like that, but not to the extent of like Glossier, no makeup look, no makeup look. You know what I mean? I feel like no makeup truly looks good on my nose because there's just too many pores and issues there. But as long as it all looks nice after you put the powder on and after you've sprayed with setting spray, who cares, right? Oh, you know that in the last video, you know the hair band, like the big bandana type thing, I've already lost that. Don't know where it's gone. You can't blame me. I have to like move my life every week or so. Though at the moment I'm staying put. Do you know what? I quite like that from far away. From far away. I'm also in major need of like exfoliating my skin because I can't find my exfoliator. I sound like such a bellend. I use specific products because my skin is so annoying. Right, so that's that. And then I got this, it's clearly just concealer. I don't know what colour. Concealer Corrector LX010. I don't know. Wait. Yes, LX010. Luminous Hydrating Concealer Corrector Hydranton Lumineux. Now, it looks like grey, but it's not. Oh, and I keep forgetting like what I've bought. Yes, I got a concealer brush as well, which I never like. I never think that concealer brushes are that good. I prefer to just use a sponge, but let's give it a try. So, let's see. I mean, it's yellow. So let's just like hydrating. This seems a bit drying. Maybe it looks better on camera, but I don't really like that. Also, my skin is like exceptionally dry today, so it could be all of that. I feel like this is really clinging to my dry. See, it is expensive, but I like to get expensive stuff when it's on sale because that just makes sense to me. We call that being financially responsible. But it could be because I'm having a really bad skin day. Could be that I'm just shit at doing makeup. Could be that. I do not like how this is looking, and I've got to film a bunch of videos. I look disgusting. Disgusting! I think the foundation is oxidizing orange around here. So the concealer is helping to lighten everything back up. I think maybe I'm being too judgmental. And it's my skin. That's the... I'll concede if it's my skin, that's the issue. If other people use these things and it's all right. Next we have... Oh! We have a lip treatment hydrating balm. I'm going to put that on now. Clear. It smells really nice. It smells similar to our lipsticks. I quite like the smell. Don't know what it reminds me of. Cookies? No? No. Now I have a concealer. No, not a concealer. What do I have? What's it called? Bronzer. Is it? Parrot clay. Oh, no, this isn't a bronzer at all. This is a...
Up in the sky!
Concealer. Bronzer.
Is there any way to open these types of things without ripping everything? Whatever. This is a contour, but the shade it's in is quite... Well, on the website it looked quite light, but a lot of the things on the website look quite light, and actually they aren't as much. See, Parrot Clay Cream, whatever, contour bronzer. Why won't it open? It's that colour. So I'm going to try to go for more of a subtle contour. I'm just going to use this same. Maybe I won't pick up anything. I'm going to use this same product. Oh. Can you see anything? Because I like that. I can see something, I'm just not sure the camera can. Do some here on the temple. I don't think that's done anything to my nose. Okay, I'm going to go with the same foundation brush. I'll wash it afterwards. I won't. This is Heliotrope Lip and Cheek Colour. A bit on the nose. This is so disgusting. It's so battered. This is the Brilliant highlighter. I don't use that much of it because I just don't think it's quite like... Maybe I should hydrate it, but I don't want to put something like setting... I don't want to ruin it. But I find that it doesn't really go well for other products. Shame, because I do like it. Now, she doesn't do a powder foundation or a finishing powder yet. Not sure why, so I'm just going to get the Old Faithful, that is a lot, Elf powder. I'm going to use this, press it everywhere. See, it's not mixing well with the, maybe it's the Elf powder, I don't know, but it's not mixing well with the product, especially under the eye. I sound like Boris Johnson.
Yesterday I went, as we all must, to Peppa Pig World. I don't know if you've been to Peppa Pig World. Hands up anyone who's been to Peppa Pig World. Peppa Pig World is very much my kind of place.
Especially under the eye, it's kind of like separated like a tiny bit. But you're not really going to notice that unless you come right up to my face. And if you come right up to my face, you better square up. No one comes that close to my face. Now I'm going to do I'm going to finish my eyebrows. No. First I'm going to do a bit of this. These are now just Elf products. I'm going to get that concealer brush I was using. I'm going to rub off the concealer on my arm. I'm going to smudge out a little bit with this, only because I don't have any other like brushes to hand. I don't know if... I can't tell if that looks nice. It looks fucking horrific in this. And I'm going to put some eyeliner. I'm putting on eyeliner primarily because I'm going to put on eyelashes, and if you mess up doing eyelashes, you can take them like on. It's not as noticeable if you have eyeliner on. That's a hack for you. Whilst that's all drying, I'm going to take out my eyelashes. I just checked out the makeup in a bunch of different lighting, and actually the concealer looks pretty good once all the powder and stuff is added. I don't know about the foundation itself, but the concealer's done all right. So I'm just going to put my eyelash over there and wait for the glue to get tacky. If you try and put it on straight away, it's going to slip and slide all over your face, so just leave it for a minute. Whilst waiting for that, I'm going to douse myself in this. See, I fan it so I can feel where it's wet, and then I can feel if I need to put a bit more on anywhere. Maybe my hairline. That one basically goes on nearly perfectly every single time. The other one is an issue. I think like my eye is a different shape this side. Once it's on, I don't like to mess around too much with it because it's annoying to put it on. There's this TikToker I follow called Alfonso, and I like him. I kind of want to like, maybe, I've never spoke to him before, invite him on my podcast, but there's one of those things where it's like, I like him because he does angry rants about stuff, What would we talk about? Would it be an entire... That's even considering he says yes in the first place, right? What would we talk about? Would he, like... Would we just do angry rants at each other? You got to consider these things sometimes, because sometimes it's like, oh yeah, I'd really like to get that person on the podcast. But then you have to think, but what are we going to talk about? It can't be enough that I just like their content, because you need to like squeeze preferably 30 minutes out of someone. Anyway, let's try this again. Take 2. I think they look so shit, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to put on my mascara. Rose Ink also has a mascara, but personally I'm not a fan of it, so I just stick with the Milani. Which, I don't know if I should say this, I'm pretty sure I stole this mascara. I shouldn't say this publicly. I have a very bad habit. It's called kleptomania. No, I'm joking. Where I refuse to do things the easy way. You know, I refuse to get a shopping basket, or I refuse to buy an umbrella, despite the fact it's always raining. So I'll go into the shops for one thing, so I won't need a shopping basket, and I'll pick it up and I'll be like, oh, I need to actually get 10 more things. And instead of going to get a shopping basket, I'll just carry it around in my hands until I drop something, and then I'll put something in my pocket. And I've done this a few times. I've done this, and it's accidental every time, I swear. Like, I've done it with cans of Coke. I'll be like, I'll just put it in my pocket, then I pay for everything, and then I'm at home, and then I'm like, I've got a can of Coke. I'm like, I definitely didn't pay for that. I don't know if I should. And I always feel a bit bad, but not bad enough to go, like, what am I going to do? Go back to Tesco's or whatever and be like, excuse me, I think I didn't pay for this. Like, sorry, I'm not a bootlicker, I'm not a simp, I'm not going to do that, am I? It's accidental theft. Makes the products all taste better. The secret ingredient, Jeremy, is crime.
There you go, free munchies.
Did you just nick this?
Of course I did. You should be paying me to eat this shit.
Wow, free choco. Tasty.
The secret ingredient is crime.
Right. As long as no one just comes straight up to my face, they're not going to notice that the eyelashes are a little bit rubbish. And then finally, I have this... Oh, all of this qualified for a free product. And I can't remember what they're called. They're the glass things that contain liquid, and you use them for like lymphatic drainage. And I was trying to do it earlier, and I don't think anyone would have wanted to see that. It's not that interesting. Why is this broken? Can you see that? This is the Lip Cream Weightless Matte Colour in Everloved. So yes, this did qualify for the free gift, because I think usually those are like worth 50 quid. I don't know. But I use them, and I don't think I'm very good at it, so, you know. This tastes a bit like wooden sticks that have had ice cream on them. You know, like when you get to the end of a Magnum, you bite in the chocolate off the wooden stick. But I can't think of wooden sticks. It's gonna give me nails or a chalkboard sensation. I should have removed the lip balm. That's why I'm having trouble with this. Do you know what? The eyebrows are a little bit dodgy today. And the eyelashes, if you're like this far away from me, definitely are dodgy. But for that, I think this is fine. I think maybe... I don't think the concealer's hydrating. I think it's a little bit drying. So bear that in mind if you have dry, sensitive skin like me. But on a good skin day, and maybe with more hydrating products, I think I can make this work a little bit better. But anyway, well, this is my first impressions and my first try at the new Rose Ink products that I bought. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Just let me know. That's all. This was part of my Vlogmas, I'm pretty sure. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for even more Vlogmas content that I'm going to go film now. I've got this face and makeup on. Follow me on Instagram. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow this channel for more content, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.